Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to present one of the great topic, which is very important as well as valuable for the students who are studying in grade 9 to 12. Especially in English subject, we have to talk about in grammar translation. So in context of our country Nepal, grammar translation method is one of the best method. So today I want to present the topic, and the name of my topic is the effectiveness of grammar translation method in teaching and learning English at secondary level. Dr. Bhagwat Thakur, Masilal Janata Secondary School, Kusahar Sabda. So according to my view, especially in context of our country Nepal, so how we have to present the actual part of the topics. So first of all, I would like to express about abstract. The researcher studied the effectiveness of grammar translation method in learning English. This method of teaching is used to learn the foreign languages. In Nepal, English is the second or target language of people. In educational institutes, English is taught as a compulsory subject. It is being taught through different methods. Grammar translation method is the oldest method of learning any language. So, here in our country, it is widely used to learn foreign languages. It is a method of teaching, learning a language. This method mainly consists of three stages. The first one is the study of grammatical rules. The second, memorizing relevant vocabulary items. And the third one is the translation of passage from one language to another. Keywords: role, grammar translation method, relevant, effectiveness, teaching English. The main body part of this presentation means introduction. Introduction means grammar translation method is basically a method of teaching and learning second and foreign languages. Under this method, translation of text and study of grammatical rules and their practice are the main activities. In the class of grammar translation method, use of target language is very less, and students are taught in national language or L1 vocabulary with their meaning in the form of list of selected words. A structure of tenses is taught by putting words together, and instruction about forms and form inflection of words are given. In this method, teacher translates each word and phrase in the text into L1 of the learner. Then translation of several sentences is required by the students. A contrastive study of target and source language gives great understanding of structure of both languages. The grammar translation method aims to teach, learn a foreign language mainly for the purpose of understanding its literature and also using it for other communicative purposes like writing and reading. So, in my viewpoint, what are the merits? What are the advantages of grammar translation method? So, the grammar translation method are one of the very valuable as well as very remarkable method for we students as well as a teacher. So the first point is students can understand well the meaning of abstract word and complicated sentences. Second, it helps both teacher and students to impart correct language through grammatical rules. Next, this method encourages expressing ideas in written language, which makes knowledge stable. Next, it helps to develop ability to understand what students read. And next, it is easy to teach foreign language through native language. So these all are the valuable benefits as well as we have to say that it is known as the merits or the advantages of the grammar translation method. But sometimes we may found some of the demerits as well as we have to say that some of disadvantages are also. So the first one is it is a teacher-centered approach because there is little interaction between students and teacher. No language functions are emphasized. Listening and speaking skills are ignored. No natural use of language. It has no strong theoretical foundation. Now we come to the valuable objectives of this method. So the first one is to highlight the use of grammar translation method in educational institutions. The second, to know its effectiveness in learning English language. And the third, to analyze the learning concepts by students through grammar translation method. So in this method, we may ask some of the questions also. So study questions. Number one, do students of grade 9 go in favor of using grammar translation method in their classrooms for learning English? Second question, do they want to be taught by using both L1 and L2 in their classroom? And the question number 3, does grammar translation method prove useful for taking their exam in order to achieve good marks? So, many more writers, many more personalities, many more scholars, they have to retain something about the grammar translation method previously. Dunlop 2002 At least 2006, grammar teaching involves any instructional techniques that draw learners' attention to some specific grammatical form in such a way that it helps them either to understand it meta-linguistically and process it in comprehension or production so that they can internalize it. In his principles of language learning and teaching states, it does virtually nothing to enhance a student's communicative ability in language learning. HD 1994 in his book Issues and Options in Language Teaching, he said a contrastive analysis, just as the comparative linguistics study, is indeed very important for the second language learner. Research methodology. The researcher conducted a quantitative research through the students at secondary level to check the effectiveness of grammar translation method in teaching and learning of English language. Population. So especially I collect some of the data from in my school, Masila Jantas Secondary School, Kusa, Surunga 5. Sampling. Students were randomly selected for class 9 to class 12. Sample size. The sample consists of 50 students. So I may make some of the questions. I display all of the questions paper among the students. The students can react, the students can answer the questions, and by discussion of this method, we may finalize. A questionnaire consisted of 50 statements design and conclusion. After observing and collecting opinions of students about learning English through grammar translation method, the researcher came to the point that is very helpful method for the students at school level as well as the college level also to learn English, which is their second language or in some cases third languages also. So in context of our country Nepal, especially for in our Tarayan region, Maithili is their first language, Nepali is their second language, and whatever we have to say that English is their target language. So, according to the supporter of generative history, very wide pattern of learning grammar of a language becomes less active to learn anything. In such case, teaching through translation and with grammatical rules becomes easy and beneficial. Furthermore, it is observed by the researcher that due to lack of English speaking community, it is difficult for pupils to learn English through other modern methods, direct method and audiolingual method, because grammar translation method facilitates them with the understanding of concept given in the textbooks in their first language. A comparison of both the structures of L1 and L2 gives them ample understanding of the idea. Here, grammar translation method proved an entrance road for the students to enter in the world of English. It is also noted that if only the target language is used to deliver lecture, it gives mental inconvenience to the learners because there would be lack of understanding. In this situation, English becomes a phobia for students. English becomes a phobia for students. So, to eradicate this fear, grammar translation method proved a helping tool. Grammar translation is also called the classical method. It is the oldest method used for learning foreign languages but still widely used. So it is so importance cannot be denied. No doubt it does not play greater role in improving listening and speaking skills of a language, but is proved through the opinions of college level students that grammar translation is extremely helpful in developing and enhancing the other two skills of a language. Reading and writing as our examination system also concentrates on these two skills. There is not any person in the paper of English for checking listening and speaking skills. The whole paper is designed to check how well a student can write and read. So, use of grammar translation method is proved beneficial for learners. Further, grammar translation method is time saving. By taking support of this method, a huge syllabus can be covered within the given time of a session in the college. In case of extreme criticism of using grammar translation method in the class, a teacher can minimize the use of mother tongue in the lecture, but it cannot be rejected at all due to its long history and a lot of benefits. So, how effective grammar translation method is in teaching and learning of English language. I agree. Reference. Thank you very much.